Screw it. Everything gets turned on. Hopefully one of these is catching my voice. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, and I'm 40 minutes into this, dog. Oh. Okay. Maybe that did it. Oh, I'm so unprepared. Oh, now I can hear myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's bouncing. Ew. Okay, here we go. I can hear you. There you go. Okay. We're back. We're so back. Now I can look stupid with Mike. Okay, you said months should be days divided by 30. Yeah, I can't do math, dog. I'm sitting here thinking that I should be using a modulus with a little percent sign, and that's probably wrong. I'm gonna increase the size so maybe you could see just a little better, and then I have to remember how to. No, it's F11. Hee hee. I learned that from my job. Okay, we're gonna scooch this over. Actually, we're gonna collapse files. Now you can see the whole screen. Okay. Let's see. Ah, God. I wrote a little sticky note because in my head, this is what happening in my head, right? I'm thinking I have to use modulus for. Yeah, I don't need to hear myself on the iPad at the same time. That's messing me up. So, in my head, I think the modulus is supposed to go between year and month. So it should go like, goodness gracious. Let's see. So I have like int num days equals input next int parentheses semicolon. So then in my head, right, as I calculate for years, I'm supposed to use the remainder of this year for the months. If I'm doing this right. Okay. So you can say day of the year, days, modulus 365. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That, hopefully, maybe. Okay, so I'm thinking it would be int years years equals like num days. Or would that be months? No, I'm right. I have to believe. Modulus 365. So that would give me the remainder, which I need to figure out months. I'm dumb dog. I'm trying. I think. I'm thinking so hard right now. So that would take years. I would modulus 30 because I need the remainder of that to act as my days. I think. So years equals days divided by 365. The day of year equals. God. Wait, no. Okay. I'm seeing what. We're connecting, I swear. I understand. So it's years equals days divided by 365. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And then int day of year would equal. You have two things, the year and the day of the year. Use division to get the year, modulus to get the day of the year. You're right. Okay. So then we would take years. Right? No. Still days. Num days. Modulus. Okay, happening in real time. Num days modulus 365. That would get us days of years. Yeah, that. It would get us that. And then to get the months, we need day of year. Then you use truncating division modulus. You use the information to num days, which is a good sign. Okay. So then for this one, we need day of year. It will be divide by 30, and then 1 day of month equals because that's some day of year modulus 30, I believe. Okay, who is this? Element Magic's card game? Goated, you're going in the code. You're going in the code, dog. Credit to Elemental Magic's card game on Twitch, because dog, I've been sitting here staring at the screen for like way too long. There we go. You're in the code. I'm turning this into my professor. God, credit to for God calculations for calcs. Sounds smart. Okay. So we get our user input. Damn. Yeah, for calcs. So we get user input, calculate for years, months, and days. So this is years, this is months, and then nobody could. It's important. It's super important to credit each other. I believe that whenever somebody helps you, you should like just immediately just throw them the code, throw them under the bus. Immediately tell your boss, because goodness gracious, you don't understand how long I've been looking at the screen, dog. It's 11:59 at night. I should be going to bed. I have to get up for 12, dog. I have to get up for like 8 a.m. And then apparently, if you hadn't come in here, I would have never known that my mic was muted, dog. I've been streaming for like what? Around like 47 minutes now. And majority of that is just like dead silent. I'm trying to be because what they're having me do for my classes is they're having me record myself code to prove that I'm not like using AI and I actually know what I'm doing. Like I won't be able to use that until like I get further along in my classes, until I know the basics. So like I'm having to record myself and post myself on YouTube too. So I figured whatever, I might as well do Twitch. This kind of proved to me that I shouldn't be doing anything in regards to technology, because how did I notice? I'm struggling with a switch statement, dog. Struggling with basic logic. But it's okay. It's okay. We're learning. This is the first class. This is the first of 2 coding classes that I'm taking right now. So it's okay. It's not like I've been in development for like 35 plus years. Make sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm recording and streaming at the same time, so that way I could just like dump it onto YouTube and then it'll just all be in one thing. Ah, this sucks. Okay, here we go. Back in it. Stop distracting me. Stop distracting me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So in years, num days. So this gets me years. This is remainder for next calc. This gets me months. This is Remainder of... No, that's the remainder of days. I don't need another calculation. Right? Is that right? That's it. That's the one! That's the one! Thank you, Elemental Magic's card game. Oh my god! It sat here for so long! Okay. Alright. Let's work on this output. So then we do system.out.print. This is a counter where every month has 30 days, except for the last month, with I get to have 5 days. Yeah, I was gonna do leap year. I don't have the energy. We'll probably do that tomorrow. No, because I have a class for so I have work from like 3 to 6, and then I have class from 6 to 9. So it's gonna be back to back, but I had to go in early because I have to go to like a government meeting, my school government meeting for like 12. So I'm gonna be at school tomorrow from like 12 to 9. I'm cooked, gang! And then the next day, right? I have a test tomorrow too. The next day, I go in from like 3:15, and then I have to stay till 9 again, because I have my Java class. We're doing live coding. So instead of doing like normal test, I'm rambling. Instead of doing normal test, like any other class, like an English class or like a math class or whatever, we have to like all hop on one file and code live. Our teacher will just like give us an assignment. So he'll say like calculate the years, months, and days. Go. And then you just have to code. You have to code in front of everybody live. It's all in the same file. So then when he runs the script, dog, you have to hope that like your line doesn't get flagged, or else you'll have to like redo it in front of the whole class. You get like 3 tries. If you can't do it within those 3 tries, you have to like do an alternative interview, is what they're calling it. It's awful. It's good. It's good. It's good because it makes you like have to practice, have to study, have to be like on it. But at the same time, ironically, I'm camera shy. So, ironically enough, even though I'm sitting here on a screen, I'm a little camera shy. So, in order to do the alternative interview, the alternative interview, you would have to like record a YouTube video of yourself, and it's like way harder than the normal 5-minute interviews and stuff. So it's either you get it right the first time, or you have to do like even more work essentially in order to like really like put into practice what you're learning. But I understand why, because this is like the basics most class. Like everything that we're doing right now sets us up for the future. One of my, goodness gracious, I talked about this on my YouTube channel, but one of my middle school teachers, actually, she was a math teacher. She was my algebra. She was algebra, and then she was also my pre-cal teacher. She put it beautifully. It's either you do the work now, or you do the work later. But either way, you're gonna do the work. Dog, I've had to live by that, like, ever since. Like, if you ever get a teacher like that, like, just know that you're, like, in good hands. Like, you're gonna be able to do whatever. However, okay, I'm gonna yap at you for a second. The reason why I didn't put this little print line right here, this puts it to a new line. So that, like, is kind of like an enter within a doc file. What I did right here is I put print, so whatever comes next, it'll be, like, on the same line. Okay. If I'm thinking about this correctly. That I think I put plus, or is it C++? No, it is. Plus. Yes, that's correct. Thank you. So, your day plus, and then you put years. So, I want num days divided by 365. Right? Oh. When I divide this by 365, will it round? No, because this is integer. integer division, so it won't round it. Because I put it as an int and not a double. It will round down. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I almost scared myself. So then you're going to put years. And then we're going to put another plus to concatenate. Concatenate? Truncate. There we go. Then we're going to truncate. And then we're going to put years. And then we actually put the word years. And then we're going to add another plus. And then we're going to put months. Yes. Months. And then we're going to plus months. Then we're going to do months. And then we're going to do another plus. And then we're going to do day of month. Because that is the remainder that we have left. And then we say, so months and day of month, and then days. And then I put a period just to be extra. Okay. And then we break out of the switch statement. There we go. Credit to you, man. Because I would have sat there. I sat here for hours. Wonderful. And now I get to do it again. You don't want a new line for case 1? I don't think. No, yeah, no, it does. It does want a new line. So then we put a little extra on the end. Yeah, a little extra end line. I think it automatically does it because of the break, doesn't it? Right? Correct? If not, then I could just do print line. Yeah, that should be the same. Yeah, that's the same. It'll be fine. And then we do it all over again for time. Is the new line character. Yeah. And then we're going to copy paste all of this. And do it all again. We do it all again. So now we're going to do, instead of number of days, we're going to be number of seconds. So we're going to do system.out.print. Question mark, semicolon, then int num seconds equals input dot next int parentheses semicolon. Actually on Windows it might be, yeah, no, I'm doing this in GitHub, so it doesn't really matter. It might be, but I've never done it that way. I'm either going to be working on GitHub or in Microsoft, whatchamacallit, the Microsoft one, or I'm going to be using JetBrains IntelliJ. So those are like the 3 IDEs that I'll be like switching in between. So we're going to do seconds. So that's get, then we're going to calculate for hours, if I could type, months and days. So then we're going to do int. Instead of years, we're going to do hours equals seconds divided by 3,600. So that'll be hours. And then we want the remainder. So day of year, time of sec. So then we want num seconds modulus 3,600 remainder for next calc. Then we want minutes, so it's going to be int minutes equals, so it will be time of sec, right? We'll say time of min instead of sec, because I think that makes more sense. Time of min equals divided by 60, and that'll be minutes. And there'll be int, if I could spell, time of sec, which equals time of min divide modulus 60. Cool. And that is remainder of seconds. And then we want, right? Once for number of seconds. Calculate. Then you want your output is, this should be hours, minutes. And this is seconds. Days, blank years, so we want this to be hours. We want this to be, which one? I made this months. This should be minutes. And instead of day of month, we will put time of min. No, time of sec. Right? Year, time of sec. Seconds. I don't want the calculator. That'll be for that. And then no print line, For this one, I'm pretty sure I can make this an F, because I can do the printf statement for both outputs, so then it doesn't look as crazy. Right, your time of min is a bit strange name. I would call that time of hour or second of hour. You're right. Time of hour. Time of sec. Really min, yeah. It should be hour. Num seconds, time of hour, minutes. Ah, no, I'm confused. Hold on. Oh, wait, to make that. This can be a printf. This can be a printf. This one. Int hours equal num seconds. Int time of. Ew, yeah, no, that sounds awful. Time of hour. I'll just put an HR. Time of hour equals num seconds. Or second of hour. Sec of hour equals num seconds. Minute equals second of hour. Time of sec. Hour. Or better yet, sec of min. Because we're getting that from minutes. This should be min of hour, because this is how many minutes are in that. And that makes it flow a little better. Hours equals num seconds divided by 3600. Minute of hour equals num seconds modulus 3600. Minutes equals min of hour. It should be second of hour, not min of hour. Second? Because we're calculating for seconds, not minutes, yeah. The units, you're nimble, not minutes. Yeah, you're right. So this should be second of hour. minutes equals second of hour divided by 60. Second of that one's second of hour. This one's second of minutes. So second of minutes modulus 60 makes that the second. Yeah, you're right. That makes more sense. So now your day equals, also I think, second of hour. You want second of min? Second of hour. You're right, because we didn't change that yet. Because this one's day of year, day of year. This one will be second of hour, second of hour. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Also, I think you want sec of min equals sec of hour. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. God, you're so good at this. Is why you're in the code. This is why you're in the credits. Better yet, we're going to put credits all the way up here, right under my name. For calcs. Right under my name. Because this would have taken way longer. This would have taken way longer, dog. Okay. Int hours equal num seconds divided by 3600. Int sec of hour equals num seconds. I forgot that I couldn't do that. Module 3600. Int minutes equals sec of hour divided by 60. Int sec of minute equals sec of hour modulus 60. So that's this would be hours. This would be the remainder for the next calculation. This would be minutes, and this is just the remainder of seconds. So then it should be your day equals hours plus minutes and sec of min seconds. And then it does, the default statement would be the error message. So 0, so switch option, which is either going to be a 0, a 1, or 2. Anything else would just automatically send it to the error. Also, yeah, no, you already sent that. Case 0 exits program. Case 1 is days. Case 2 is time. Default error message. So now I want to go back and do the print F on these so they don't look gross. I think that is the plan. So now I want set F. So this one does lot to do. If statements, math, format output using system dot. Just so then you also know what I'm using. I'm using my thick textbook. Introduction to Java Programming and Data Structures. The comprehensive version by Pearson, by Y. Daniel Liang. That's what I'm using. I'll put it in the description when I post this eventually, but like, this sucks. I'm flipping through. And as I flip through, I should probably charge my tablet because it's on 7%. Print F. I'm gonna dig through my bags. Dig through my many bags. And also charge my phone while I'm at it. Okay. So, to use the format thingamabobber, because I know that I'm going to want to format the hours and stuff. Ah! No, no, I can't. Okay. And then that's charging. Okay. So now, I want, what do I want? I want to make this a printf. Okay, so printf, the F in printf stands for formatted, implying that the method prints an item in some format. The syntax to invoke this method is format, print format, comma item 1, comma item 2, comma ellipses, comma item k. So if I want, instead of doing all of this, instead of putting all of that, which I could just put as like a print, for example, just so then you could see both ways. Copy, paste. I could put print f, quotation marks, your day is, and then instead of putting end quotation marks plus years plus quotation marks into the next string, I could just put %, and then that would be an int. So I'm looking for a, oh, yeah, a decimal integer would be d, right? Yes, it would be. So I'm going to put d years, d months, and d days. And then we're going to have the end line little thingy at the end. And then at the end of this little string here, we're going to put a comma. We're going to do, and then we're going to put the items that we want for that to replace. So we're going to put years, months, and then day of month. And this would do the same thing as this, except this one looks way cleaner. I like that a lot better because I don't have to worry about the quotations and the pluses, because that's too much. That's too much for me to think about. Yeah. Right? System out, printf. Yeah. That makes it way easier. I don't need to do all that print line stuff. Okay, so this one's also going to be printf. So systemout.printf, system.out.printf. Your day. Your day is %d hours, %d minutes, and %d seconds. You add a comma and then you add your variable name, so hours, minutes, sec of min, if I could spell. Right? Day of month, months, years, yeah. That makes that way easier. So that'll be switch case 1, case to default. Then that, are you a computer science major? Yes, I am a computer science major. I'm specifically going for computer programming. So right now I'm taking 3 classes. I'm taking Java 1, C++ 1 at the same time, and then system analysis, which is just like project management, which is my class tomorrow. But man, this, So now what we could do is we could start up IntelliJ, if I can remember where I put that. IntelliJ idea. Then I can copy paste that into there, and then we could run it, see what's wrong, see what's right, and then yeah, open. We're going to go to Spring Java. we'll create a new lesson. This is for lesson 4. Select trust that folder. La-dee-da-dee-da. So now we want a file. New file. We will call this J104-2. Well, underscore 2 dot Java is what we will call this. Right? Actually, did I do this right? Probably not. Project. Oh, I was supposed to put project / lesson 4 / J104-2, because with Java you're supposed to have it the same. And then we want this to be Java. I don't need a repository. See, I'm mostly talking to graduate school. That's cool. That's what's up. Okay, let's see how this goes. IntelliJ source name J102 104-2. That's not a 4. 104-2 dot Java. Right? Then I want new Java class. Class we're gonna call J104-2 dot. Right? Yes. So now we're going to Control A, C, and now we're in here. Now we're going to do view mode, enter presentation mode, and now we're all up close and personal. We're going to backspace, Control V. Now we have the whole project all in this. So now we're going to debug. Do you have a regular time when you stream? Not really, no. I'll mostly stream like in the night. So usually when I get out of class, which is like after 9, so we'll say like 10, 11, 12, like in the early, God. By the way, you're also on mute on your YouTube videos. Wonderful! I had to repost this! That was for a class assignment! I probably got a 0! That's wonderful. Okay, I'll have to re-record those and then like have to talk to my teacher. Thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't have noticed. Okay, so goodness gracious, what am I doing? I'm about to debug this first before I run it. Debug. We're compiling. You can't really see because it's behind me, but we're compiling. There's a little loading bar. Okay. So, connected to the target, day or time. Can you even see that? No, you can't. Which one am I on? Display. We're gonna unlock. We're just gonna scooch. Oh man, you can't really see that. Hold on. Remove, rename, transform. I'm so not prepared for this. Maybe by next stream I'll be prepared, but right now I'm not prepared. Edit, transform. We'll give you guys. Actually, how about I just not crop at all? Continue. Oh, you guys can't see jack squat. Okay. How about we just... Can I duplicate this? Again, I'm using OBS right now. Properties. Add source. Display capture. I have one for the bottom. And just so then you guys can see bottom screen, and then top screen. Oh no. There we go. Transition. So now you can see the little thingy. So day or time. We'll do day first. 1 question mark. Random number that we can for sure know. We'll do 3, 9, 6. Because that should be 1 year, 1 month, 1 day. For sure. Your day, that did not say your... What did I type? You day. Wonderful. Your day is 1 years, 1 months, and 1 days. Let's put parentheses. Just in case. That's not where I should be putting that. Years, months, days. Wonderful. Then it should not be your day. This one's time, right? This one should be your time. Your days are, your seconds are blank hours, blank minutes, and blank seconds. Okay. Rerun. Okay. Rerun. So we're going to say 1 again. We're going to say 3, 9, 6. Because that's 1 day, 1 year, 1 month. That was a weird way to say it, but that's definitely it. Your days are 1 years, 1 month, 1 day. It's working! Okay. Time, 2. What would be a good thing to put? It would be 3661. 3661. Because that would be 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second. Right? Your seconds are 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second. And then it defaulted to invalid input because we didn't put break. We're learning so much. We're learning so much. So much is being learned. Because if we put break, it would close the... We have input.close parentheses semicolon, which closes the input, and then it automatically ends the program. So now when we do time again, so time 2, we'll say, what was it? 3661. It will be, your seconds are 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second, and then it disconnects. We're done. We're done. We have the basic moves done. So now, goodness gracious, we exit out of that. Control S so many times. Thank you so much, Elemental Magic's card game. I would have been sitting here forever. It is 12:36, 12:37 a.m. I'm tired. I've been streaming for an hour in like 30 minutes. I'll try to stream tomorrow around like 10. Yeah, I'm in still a decent hour. That's what's up. I'm signing out. It was nice seeing you all. Bye bye!